All right, this is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. Nick Qualia, Brianna Peer, and Mike Molyneux. Guys, we're going to say this now because Brianna, I don't know if she has a nameplate yet. So just in case she doesn't, catch her on Twitter at BSP_13 and then at Patriots FGSN as well. Okay, so it's New England, so we're gonna start having a little worry talk after the Patriots go 4-0. You're undefeated, but the offense didn't look like they did in the first 3 weeks when you played the crap Steelers, when you played the crap Dolphins, and when you played the crap Jets. You came up against a legitimate defense, and you somewhat struggled. So now people are freaking out. Antonio Brown, why'd you get rid of him? Oh, Tom Brady, he is upset. You don't have that weapon anymore, but you still got Josh Gordon, you still got Julian Edelman, you got Philip Dorsett, Jacoby Myers, and then the reinforcement coming of N'Keal Harry as well. But guys, the question really is, after what you saw against the Bills this past Sunday, do you think the Patriots need to go out and do they have to bring in another weapon for Tom Brady? Or does he really have everything that he needs at this point, and are people just overreacting? Brianna, what do you think?
Oh boy, I've been arguing with myself about this all day. I think we need to stop with the Antonio Brown stuff because just just the guy's a mental case. Just stop.
Did you
And
guys see his proofread tweet last night?
oh God,
He's got a paper DO at midnight.
yep, yep, that's the right do.
Oh, I love him. I love him.
But no, I mean, I think we have to give more credit to Buffalo's defense yesterday than we need to start panicking about the Patriots offense because Buffalo's defense is a lot better than I thought they were. And I thought they were pretty good leading up into yesterday's game. And then watching them, like, it just wasn't. I mean, Brady didn't really have enough time in the pocket because the O line is just in shambles right now, but that's a horse of a different color. Um, and the receivers just couldn't get separation. That has nothing to do with them not having weapons. It just has to do with the Bills played good defense. So I don't think we need to panic yet. Um, but at the same time, I would like them to maybe start considering a couple free agents that are out there, like maybe Michael Crabtree, or maybe the Vikings receivers that are subliminally tweeting tonight all these little blank face emojis like Stephon Diggs just did. So
When you hand
yeah,
Kirk
I don't
Cousins
know.
all that money.
Oh my God, stealing from the league is what he's doing. Him and Case Keenum just stealing.
True.
Watching Kirk Cousins yesterday. This is totally off topic. But my fantasy team, listen, I got a juggernaut fantasy team that's about to fall to 0-4. Okay, I
Sorry.
should not be 0-4. I got a chance. Adam Thielen, Dalvin Cook marching upfield. You got Adam Thielen, Kirk. You got Adam Thielen if you just lead him, and you throw it in his ass. Kirk Cousins is unbelievable.
Ah,
This Vikings offense, guys, would be. You put Tom Brady in there, it might be the
Oh,
best
they'd
off.
be so good.
It'd be the best off. It might be the best offense of all time. Mike, before we jump over to you though, and oh man, fantasy, screw
I feel your
fantasy.
pain. I feel your pain, man. Trust me.
You know what you can do though, guys, if you don't want to do fantasy but you still want to win some money? BetOnline.ag. The football season is back, and now you can get into the game with our exclusive sports betting partners, BetOnline.ag. Sign up today to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit and make your bets on your favorite professional or college team. Every spread, every total, every winner, every loser, straight bet, parlay, or tease your way through the entire season. Is Mahomes going to throw for 56 touchdowns? I don't know. Can the Pats go undefeated? Who knows? Pretty good odds. Bet on all of this with the fastest odds, updates, and payouts with our new sports book partners, betonline.ag. Not really new anymore. They've been with us for quite a while. Head over to betonline.ag and use your mobile device to join today and use promo code CLNS50 to receive your 50% welcome bonus. Get into all the action today with betonline.ag, your online sports book experts. All right, Mike, what do you think? Are people just kind of freaking out for no reason, or do the Patriots need to get Tom Brady another weapon?
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what Brianna said in terms of, people not giving Buffalo defense, a little bit of the credit they deserve. I think Buffalo defense played really well, really well. I know more people are saying, "Oh, they feel as if the offense maybe isn't as good as we thought they were," but I think it was more Buffalo just playing very good defense as well. At the same time, however, this team coming into the season, you were looking at an offense that had, you know, Julian Edelman, Josh Gordon, and Demarius Thomas. Probably, you figured you were going to have those guys going on throughout the season. Then Demarius Thomas is out the picture. They insert Antonio Brown. So you're thinking, all right, this offense is going to have Julian Edelman, Josh Gordon, and Antonio Brown to take them throughout the season. Then you take Antonio Brown out the picture. Uh, and now you're left with pretty much Julian Edelman and Josh Gordon. Yes, Philip Dorsett is there and he's been very reliable, but it's a little bit of a drop off when you go from Antonio Brown to Philip Dorsett. I do feel as if another veteran receiver would be clutch to have for the Patriots. We saw in the week before when Edelman went out with the injury, and then Josh Gordon got a little banged up. Your next two guys up is just Philip Dorsett and a rookie Jacoby Myers. Like that's not something you really want to depend upon. Even though Tom Brady has played with some pretty sucky talent at wide receivers over the years and still managed to make something out of it. Um, in these years that you have Tom Brady, you want to give him the best talent possible around him. So I wouldn't say another weapon is definitely necessary, a huge necessity for the Patriots right now. But obviously, just having that depth there and with a veteran player would be clutch to have. I know, people are banking on N'Keal Harry possibly coming back, still a rookie player. Um, Cam Meredith possibly coming back. We're still a little ways away from there. I think right now it's a lot of hope that Edelman and Josh Gordon stay healthy. Um, Maybe Myers gets involved with the offense a little bit more, and Dorsett just continues to stay consistent. But nothing wrong with depth. Nothing wrong with depth at all. And if they can make a move to just add an extra body out there to have a person just in case, I don't think anybody would be opposed to that at all.
Yeah, and
Just
I
a
agree.
side note,
What?
I would like Gunnar to get involved in the offense.
I
Throwing
see.
that
I
out
see
there.
your Twitter.
Tell him handle
I
those
see-
tell him
I
handle
know.
those punts first, and then worry about the offense a little later.
I'm just saying.
I mean, look, I agree with both of you guys when it comes down to the Bills defense. The Bills defense, I think, deserves a ton of credit for what they did. It's very legit. And speaking of the Bills, we're not really talking too much about the Bills tonight, but I just want to say this. Are I do not want to hear an ounce more complaining about the
Oh my
Jones thing
God.
on Allen. I don't want to hear it. It wasn't that bad. Was it a penalty? Yeah, it was a penalty. Throw the flag,
He should have
whatever.
been thrown out the game.
It's even I don't even know if I necessarily agree with that. It was a
That's just the rules nowadays, though.
but he didn't lower the head. If anybody lowered the head, it was Josh Allen. But we should have made this another topic. Apparently. Um But no, I mean, adding another receiver to this offense, of course, that wouldn't be anything bad. It would just add more depth. And clearly, you need more depth. I think if you could get a guy, and I was so against this once you saw Michael Crabtree get cut from the Raiders, because Patriots Twitter, it gets wild every time a veteran receiver gets cut. Every other tweet is just Bill with the eyes emoji. Everybody wants everybody to go. Everybody wants the Patriots to go get these veteran receivers. They want to go get any receiver that becomes available. But I do not buy in. Would I love to see Stephon Diggs here? Yeah, of course I would love to see Stephon Diggs here. But am I gonna buy a source from a Twitter account that has like 700 followers? No, I'm not gonna buy in on that yet. This is Stephon Diggs and the Patriots and the Vikings are in deep talks. But if you could add somebody, it would be big, but it would have to be a legitimate threat. Like if N'Keal Harry comes back, that's great. But Mike, like you said, he's a rookie. You don't know what he's going to be. He could come back and be the
Exactly.
exact same thing that Jacoby Myers is. And at that point, is that really anything that's going to cause defenses to have to worry about him too?
Not at all.
I don't. This is a debate for a different day, but it's somebody like the shell of Rob Gronkowski came back. I don't even need Rob Gronkowski. I don't need the receiver Rob Gronkowski. I
Ben
just need
Watson's coming
body.
back.
Ben
Yes,
Watson
that's
is coming back,
exactly.
which is going to be big.
He's also
Okay,
about
so
45 years old.
that's okay, but let's say there. But I'm even talking just more about like the aura and just who Gronkowski is and how he's played over his career. Because having Gronk out there, it takes eyes to Gronkowski. No matter how bad of a season he had last year, receiving wise, no matter how slow he looked, you know that they're going to add some of their top guys on Gronkowski, which is then going to free up Julian Edelman, which is then going to free up Josh Gordon. As of right now, Josh Gordon, who, I mean, is playing great. I love what I'm seeing from Josh Gordon, but he's not playing to that top level Josh Gordon that he could potentially get to by the end of the season. And then Julian Edelman, he's Julian Edelman. He's doing his regular thing. But you need somebody else who's going to take attention away from these guys because they're not so elite that they can deal with this kind of, I guess, attention from the defenders. You need to add somebody else into this mix, and maybe adding a guy like Michael Crabtree is the answer. But I think it's got to be somebody more, and I don't really know if you want to waste it. Maybe you add somebody like that though, because you need that depth. Because remember, 2 weeks ago, guys, Edelman and Gordon go down. Now you're looking at Philip Dorsett being your number one guy, which I know he's the darling of Patriots Twitter.
Yeah, but he ain't that guy.
I like
Especially
Philip
me.
Dorsett. Yeah. Wait, what'd you say?
I said especially me.
I know people love Philip Dorsett. I like him too. Don't get me wrong.
But he ain't that guy.
But he's not a number one receiver. He's what the Patriots use him for. He's like every once in a while when he catches it, people get happy about it. But he's not going to supplement losing Julian Edelman and Josh Gordon. So you want to get a depth piece, and you want to get somebody who's going to at least cause attention to be drawn away a little bit, at least from Julian Edelman and from Josh Gordon. So yeah, adding somebody wouldn't be that bad of an idea.